Well, hello.
Hello.
A turn of events. A surprising turn of events.
Indeed.
This is going to be the very first
Final
Ross painting. So Fox has taken it upon herself as a kind, gifted artist to teach me how to do the Bob Ross painting technique, and I'm going to try to do it.
Yep.
So I know there's a Bob Ross mini marathon going on right now, so it's going to be hard to keep up with that, but we'll see. So this is my blender brush. Don't want that yet. Yeah. This is my application.
Yeah.
So okay, so how do I do this liquid white?
Do you want to start the episode? Or no, I guess.
Well, I have to apply the liquid
so
white.
So basically,
yeah.
Crisscross. Just cover it lightly.
Careful with that one. Let's actually. Let's get a fresh one. The roll. Do you have another? Is that your last roll?
I should have gotten more.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I have like saran wrap or something.
Maybe just like a towel. Maybe one of those. Yeah, we're getting my very bougie laptop. I don't want it to die.
Oh, there we go.
The death of 1,000 paint blobs.
Here, you can use this.
Excellent. So one of the downsides of a gaming PC is you have to treat it very gently.
Cover it up.
Excellent.
Nicely.
Okay, so then how do I? So we get this liquid white.
Yep.
Liquid white
So
right
you're
here.
gonna just do crisscross strokes to get it on.
So I just dab it on, or does it matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll kind of be able to see how it goes on there. But you're gonna want to just blend out a thin layer.
Okay, blend it out, thin layer, crisscross
Crisscross
strokes.
strokes.
So crisscross.
Yeah. Got it.
Nope. Get the stage.
Already happening.
Sad. That's an ill omen when you get the
I had a lot of hairs on mine yesterday.
the zoop hairs that early on.
You probably want to blend that out a little before you add more.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you want that to be not too thick.
Oh, those are... Alright, am I doing it right?
This is over here.
Ooh, yes. Oh man, I'm already in trouble, guys. I'm missing spots. That's why I'm so glad I gotta get some of this glue off the side. I'm already missing spots.
Nothing crazy.
This is bad, guys.
It's real bad.
I'm in some final boss trouble.
Sure, get all the way up to the edge.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over a few times. Oh man, it's in here. Shoop. Oh, there. All the way over the sides. Probably need a refill, right? Yeah, I'm gonna think so.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
All right. The future. Oh man, that is empty.
Here it goes fast. There's more.
Oh yeah? Okay, cool. I might need some more.
You don't definitely don't have to do that, especially with this canvas.
Yeah. So this canvas is a little bit nicer, I think, than the last ones you had.
Yeah.
They were a little bit. We'll just keep blending it for a little bit.
And then you can do the like cross
Oh yeah.
horizontal
So I
ones,
need
the
to get
vertical.
some bookers off. That's a brush. That's a bristle. I want to make sure that I stand at the side so you can see my great white masterpiece. Ooh, it's a workout. It's a workout. I'm gonna switch hands because I'm ambidextrous and I can't.
Doing great.
I'm doing great, guys.
I want to put your colors.
I'm on the first stage is somewhat complete, where I've applied a layer of liquid white. I'll make sure I get it everywhere.
I'm gonna put your colors down.
Oh, yes, you can demonstrate that as well. So what colors do I need? Should we check?
Yeah, it's usually phthalo blue.
Let's check.
Black.
So we are in Not Autumn Woods, right?
Mhm.
We're Autumn Woods?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, my gosh.
With me.
Titanium white.
Be glad you could join
We
me
can
today.
save the titanium white for when I need it.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell you what, let's have them graphically run all the colors across the screen.
To get
But you
desperate.
need to do this painting along with me. And you'll come across some
Titanium
same
white.
waves I have them on my palette, starting with white,
Midnight
working
black.
around. The canvas
Phthalo
is already
blue,
covered with
right.
a nice and even coat of liquid white. It's all wet and slick and it's ready to go. So let's get ready to go and do it.
Prussian blue.
Today let's start out with a little touch of phthalo blue. You just work
Midnight
a
black.
little bit into the 2-inch brush.
Uh,
To that I'm going to add a little bit of black
This is
Dark sienna.
don't have that. Just use
and
Van Dyke
midnight black. Black and blue.
And like
Black and blue. Let's
Van
go
Dyke
right up
brown.
here.
Okay.
Let's put a happy little sky in here. I'm just going to start at the
Alizarin
top,
crimson.
making little crisscross strokes. And work all the way across
Sap green.
like that. You just put
I should put a little Bob Ross video up on.
fantastic little painting.
Cadmium yellow.
A little mountain there. What the heck?
Yellow.
You know me. I've lived in Alaska
Yellow
for
ochre.
about a dozen years or so, and I'm just crazy.
There's a lot of
about
diversity
mountains.
of color that I feel like.
And by starting at the top and working down,
Indian yellow.
the paint is going to mix with the liquid white.
Cad,
Automatically
Indian,
gets
and
lighter
yellow.
in value as it works down
Bright
toward
red.
the horizon. See?
That's a
You
lot.
don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
It does it automatically. There we go.
Alright, I think that's everything.
Like so.
Alright, so I gotta do this fingerprint test here. I'm learning, so I'm gonna first kind of give this a nice smoothing effect. Nice. Canvas is kind of slick and ready to go. I'm gonna do my fingerprint test. There, is this right?
Yeah, that's
Should I
good.
put some more?
No, don't. Less
Okay.
is more.
Less is more.
Okay, so going around here,
I'm gonna
Jeff.
cover up my fingerprint. Okay, yes.
just so you know,
What? So many things!
phthalo blue, black, brown, alizarin crimson, sap green, cad yellow, yellow ochre, Indian yellow.
And then there's bright red.
Oh, that's not good. And obviously titanium white.
Yeah, I don't need much of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. But if you have questions about which one's which, ask.
Okay.
And leave yourself room. That's
Alright.
my advice.
Leave
but
myself.
most importantly, have
Have fun. Envision it.
It's your
Okay.
little world.
So do I need to clean my brush after this?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Because you're just using it to blend with the liquid white.
Okay, so that's fine. So
This is so exciting.
I know I'm excited. I'm pumped. I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
just
be so
add
good.
a little bit
You
of
guys
this.
will see me in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it to Fox because she's doing some amazing culinary exploits. All right.
Liquid
So,
white. It's all wet and slick and it's ready to go. So let's get ready to go and do it. Today let's start out with a little touch of phthalo blue. You just work a little bit into
all
the
right, little touch of phthalo blue. Here we go. I got my palette.
Try and use. I would make that mistake too. I would try and use the knife. And
Yeah,
pulse-
oh yeah, you're
pulse it
right.
out, 'cause
Okay.
I'm still learning to do that.
That's a really good.
That
So this
saves
is
the
the phthalo.
color.
This is the phthalo blue.
Yep.
All right, so I'm cutting a slice, tiny little slice of phthalo blue.
Just pull it out. There we
Pull
go.
it out, and then I'm gonna. Oh, wow, it's mixing with the white there.
That's fine. It's gonna mix on the canvas anyways.
It's true. She's right. She's not wrong. I get concerned about these things.
That's what we want.
Looks like very light phthalo blue. So we're gonna just. Where's he starting from? The corners.
2-inch brush.
Corner.
To that, I'm going to add a little bit of black.
And he's gonna add a little bit of black.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
have
Just a
phthalo
touch.
blue and
So which one was the midnight black?
Second one.
Second one here.
Just a little bit. There we go. Yeah.
A little bit more.
You can always just wipe the knife off on here. Easy. That was good.
All right.
Now watch her-
Midnight black. Let's see where he
Midnight
starts.
black.
We're ready. We're ready for the
black and
first
blue, black and blue.
cut. Surgeon, doctor, doctor.
Let's
The
put a-
first cut.
Let's put
Ooh,
a
he's right in the
Crisscross
corner.
strokes in the
happy little sky in here. I'm just going to start at the top, making little crisscross strokes. And work all the way across like that. Let's just do a fantastic little painting. Maybe a little mountain there. What the heck? You know me. I lived in Alaska for about a dozen
A
years.
little
or so,
darker
and I'm
for
just
him.
crazy about milk.
I'm gonna get me some more phthalo. But that's the thing. You can always add color. So I heard him say this. You can always add color. Hard to take color away, which I think makes a lot of sense. As a scientific mind, that makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna add a little bit more black. I'm gonna add a little bit more black. A little bit more of that on there.
Cool. Looks good so far, bub.
Oh yeah, I'm right on the Bob Ross track. Track
Yeah.
Bob Ross.
Now, by starting at the top, and
I mean, that's what
working
everyone's doing on
downward,
stream.
paints will mix with the liquid white
Okay, so when I'm coming down,
Focus that dark color.
automatically.
yeah, whenever I reload, I think I'm gonna
Try to get
get back up here. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. That's great. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, how far down do
It's
I
lighter
go?
in
It
value
is on pretty
as it
far.
works down toward the horizon. See? You don't have to worry about it. It does it automatically. There we go. Like so.
Right down toward the horizon. That's what he said.
All
That's
we
what
have
he
is
said
a
would
little
happen.
brush. Just go
It's
right
like
back
magic.
into blue,
This technique.
black, or black and blue.
He is a
whichever way you
magician.
prefer.
All right, I'm gonna keep. How far do I go down?
Now, I want to have, you know me again, I like water. So let's put a little bit of water down here.
You want me to reload this one?
Right down here, and just a little touch. Same color. Like so, maybe pull from this
I
side.
guess I'll blend the corners in.
I'm gonna leave a little area open right here. So
So I'm gonna do my water first
Make
with
sure
the
the
same color.
Because I don't know if you changed the color at all.
No, he just got the same blue and black. Okay. Same blue and black, doing some of this sideways water strokes.
Light coming across the water when it's finished. There we are. See how easy that is? See, if you're doing that, painting along with me, already you're a fantastic artist.
I'm a fan. He said already, I'm a fantastic artist. You're right, Bob. I
I have
am.
a little cleaner down here in the bucket that I scrubbed the brush
Thanks,
against.
Bob.
Shake off there. And that's the fun part. You'll enjoy that.
Yes, you were right. Darker at the bottom.
Clean, dry
She's
brush.
right, because I need to match the
I'm
corners
going to
up.
start here in the light area
I'm stupid.
and work toward the dark
Yeah, me
area.
too, baby. It's okay. It's okay. We just
Getting
can't
whipped.
do
All
that.
together. I just want to bring it all
It's just me.
together.
Blame it on the man. That's the best
Soften
way
it
to solve
Get rid of
any
any harsh areas.
relationship
Have a
problem.
nice blue sky.
Blame it on the man.
Sometimes
Okay,
you see
so
skies that are just
did he clean that first? Yeah, he
pure
did, didn't
blue.
he?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? What a devil.
I'm going to start here in the light area
That's still pretty
and
dark.
work toward the dark areas.
That looks
Just
about right?
blending all this
Okay.
together. I'm just
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean this and beat the devil out of it. Huh?
I think you're going to be covering this side up, so.
Yeah, and then I'm going to start light to dark coming on this part here. I'm going to
Use
turn
this
it.
little, yeah, it doesn't fit in there, so just do it on the side.
Oh, I see, like this sort of, huh?
There you go. This
I'm
rumpus.
cleaning my brush.
This rumpus.
Is my butt?
Yeah.
My butt sticking out? I hope so. That's how I get the real viewership.
Looks good so far. You really beat it on the side. And then you can
Yeah,
toss it
I'm
on
actually just on
these.
these things. Getting this thing solved.
Cool.
Alright, and then I start blending it. Ooh, rough. Gotta get some tweezers for that. Let's get to the edge. Off you go. Look at you. What a gifted. And we're free. Loose hairs. Ugh. How irksome. Oh, let's do nice, gentle blend upwards. Gentle blend. Gentle blend. Get all this thing nice and clean first.
Having fun?
Oh yeah, this is
Yay.
the best. I'm having so much fun.
It's amazing.
I can't even. I'm having the most fun I've had in ages. I'm having so much fun.
I'm
I
so
can't
glad.
even describe it to you.
That's how I feel every time. Oh, that's good, Bob.
Do I blend the bottom? No.
They're sort of soften it, getting rid of any harsh areas. I'm just going to have a nice blue sky today. Sometimes you see skies that are just almost pure blue. Pure blue. There we go. Take out the brush strokes. Like so. Now down here in the water, very lightly. Just go all the way across. Go all the way across. See that light area stays in there.
On the bottom? Okay,
You don't lose it when you do this, unless you really get tough. If you just have a gentle stroke going across there.
He gets some.
Yeah,
He's blending the bottom.
That's your friend.
Gently though.
That's your pal.
So just keep. Okay.
Let me rinse my brush because it's pretty darn paint heavy right now. Then I'll just do another round of blending in a sec.
Today,
Pause for you.
let's take
Thank you. This is
Good
awesome.
girlfriend.
You are the best girlfriend.
Cool.
So I'm just like lighting out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's blending it so it actually kind of has some color in there.
If we add a reflection,
Super, yeah.
As long as you still have a shadow to the light.
Just want to take out the harsh areas, what he was saying. Oh, too much? Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much.
Okay. There's no mistakes, Danielle. There's just happy accidents. I mean, he kind of has it blurred pretty heavily in there. Not super. Did he blend the bottom? No, he didn't. He just did side to side, huh?
Yeah, just this.
This brush is a hairy devil. There we go. Flick it off.
Cool.
Bob's right.
Cat, it's just like, I don't understand people.
Blended, smooth area. Nice.
Cool.
Want that white some more, but I'm not gonna do any more. Else I'm gonna beat the devil out of it. All right. Stage 1 complete.
the old 1-inch
What's
brush.
next, Bob?
Build a happy little cloud.
Ooh, happy clouds. Let's
A
go.
little bit of bright red.
I'm gonna clean my brushes
Right,
because I'm a
black.
responsible
Right,
teacher,
and
and
black.
it's actually kind of fun.
There.
It's
Just-
beating the devil
just
out of
make
it.
sure
Fox
you
got a
grab
great
a little
setup
bit
here
more
for the
red.
brush
There
cleaning
we go.
station.
Good.
She
Just
did a
tap
really
the
good
brush.
job
Okay.
getting that.
Now you have to make a big decision. Where does a little cloud live in your world? I'm going to put the shadows in first. There's a shadow that's right there in this cloud. Who knows? This is your cloud, so you put the shadow where you want it.
Remember the color?
Maybe this cloud has a little
okay.
friend.
Such bright red.
Okay, I'm just gonna rewind it so I can watch the
Next
Grandmaster.
thing's on the brush. Let me grab a little bit more red. There we go. Good.
Turn it over here.
Black and bright red. There's my black. Black. A little bit of bright red. I'm mixing them, not with the brush like Grandmaster Bob is doing. How dark does he get that? I don't know, I can't really tell. How much bright red does he have?
Just a touch. It'll come out when you blend it, so I wouldn't use much. That stuff is like herpes of,
The herpes of painting.
yeah.
Alright, so he's loading it on that side.
Now you have to make a big decision. Where does a little cloud live in your world? I'm going to put the shadows in first. Maybe there's a shadow lives right there in this cloud. Who knows? This is your cloud.
Ooh, big decision.
Put the shadow where you want it. Maybe this cloud has a little friend. Little friend. Maybe this little friend's named Clyde. He lives right up here. Floats around with him. There. Then
A little bit
you
more
can create as many or as few clouds in your world as you want.
Static there.
There. Now, same old 1-inch brush. I'm going to go right into some white. Maybe the least little touch of the bright red on there. Don't want to set this one on fire. Just want to give it a little bit of pink. Just make it pretty. Okay, pull that in one direction. Now then, let's put some highlights up here. Just touch little tiny circles. Tiny little circles. There you go.
Little circles. I seem to
Just get
a little
happy,
bit more pink
sing
on that
along,
last
have a
one.
good time.
A little bit more
In
pink.
love with nature, in love with painting.
This
And it
here,
shows.
more bright red.
It shows.
More
People know.
black.
People know when you're happy. They can look at your paintings and tell when you were happy.
Tiny little
reflect your moods.
circles.
Paintings are a reflection of your innermost feelings.
I see you on there. If I see your little
There
viewer
you go.
now. Uh-oh. No pressure. The master is watching me.
And that easy.
The
We got a
master
happy
is
little
watching
cloud.
me. Tiny little circles.
Wash my brush.
He's kind of doing these little flat bottoms here.
Okay. Clean, dry, 2-inch brush. Just the top corner of the brush.
Is that about
And I'm
right?
just going to mix it up.
Yeah, I think he's
Just
pretty
mix
close
it
to
up,
the top of
twist
the
it a little
canvas.
bit. Tiny little
Look at
circles.
that little bottom.
Tiny little circles. Same thing. Tiny little circles.
Fade that out. Okay.
There we go.
Clean this thing off.
Just
Time for white and red. A lot of white, a little bit of red. Yeah, that's kind of the... That's why I'm not going to do the brush mixing today. I'm not going to mix this on the brush. I'm not going to do that. Just don't got time for brush mixing. So thankfully, I've had the benefits of learning from some of Fox's earlier paintings. And I got to watch her last night, and she gave me some really good tips and pointers. So you should check out the Foxy Lady. She also streams painting. She's an amazing artist. I'm going to clean up this knife so I can mix nice and clean. So I'm going to get a little bit of white. A bit of white and a smidge of red. Just a smidge and widgeon. Alright. So we might need some more white. That red is quite powerful.
I told you.
Alright.
It's okay. It'll probably look fine.
Let's see. Wipe that off. Clean that off. I don't want anywhere near my white. Another slice. Some more white on there. I just took the tiniest bit of red, but it's looking.
Yeah, that's okay.
Maybe remix. It's looking too much. Yeah, it's looking too red. Yeah, this is what I'm kind of coming up with. Is this pinkish?
That's beautiful.
Is that right?
It's gonna blend with the black too.
Sure.
I mean, I would add a little more white, maybe.
I mean, but the red's already kind of
That's
omnipresent here. I'm just gonna mix it over here.
Genius. Yeah, that looks good. It'll look when you're on the blue. It looks pinker there than it does.
Okay. I trust her. I trust her. This is my art that I'm trusting someone else with. I normally never do that. No writing. I know. Nightingale Fox convinced me to do Bob Ross because it is so much fun, and it actually is totally a blast. So I'm kind of taking a look at his color here. So he's getting a lot of paint on there. I should probably do the same. He's getting a whole lot of paint on there. A little bit more of that. Just really loading it up. Really loading it up. I'm trying, Bob. I'm almost out of white. I don't know what to do, Bob. Gotta always be yelling at me. So yeah, so when he's loading it up, is he's loading it so it's like this, which is like this curve. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a curve to the bottom end. That's what I'm noticing
one
here.
direction. Now then, let's put some highlights up here.
So he's taking the curve part
little
up.
tiny circles. Tiny.
It's fine because I'm not writing either. Yeah, laziness loves company, doesn't it? Yeah, I want to see where he puts the curve part.
I'm going to do the least little touch of the bright red on there. Don't want to set this cloud on fire. Just want to give it a little bit of pink. Just make it pretty. Okay, pull that in one direction. Now then, let's put some highlights up here.
Okay, so like kind of the curve part on top.
Just touch little tiny circles. Tiny little circles. There you go. And just get happy, sing along, have a good time. In
Way
love
more
with
paint.
nature, in love with painting. And it shows. It shows. People know. People know when you're happy. They can look at your paintings and tell when you were happy. They reflect your moods. Paintings are a reflection of your innermost feelings. There you go.
Enough. Look at how thick his top of the clouds is.
See? And that easy.
That's how
We
you
got a happy little cloud. Wash my brush.
Yeah, done. You're right. Maybe I'm being too.
Clean, dry,
Yeah,
2-inch
cleaning it
brush.
off again, huh?
Just the top corner of the brush. And I'm just going to mix it up. Just mix it up. Twist it a little bit. Tiny little circles.
I think he just loads the shit out of it. I was watching him just doing that. I don't know if I have enough titanium white, honestly.
There we go. Just enough to mix it. Now with the brush,
Daniel, you're
just
talking about the
remove
most
the excess
perfectionist
paint
people you've
that I
ever
might
met.
picked up. It's easier than cleaning it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now
I know.
lift that up.
Thank you. Is this titanium white? I'm going to try to get some
And
more
do
out
this in
here.
circles. Don't go straight up. You go straight up,
Sorry, dude. You may not have enough left for another one.
that'll bother you. That'll bother you. Now when you pull this up, you're going to pull up little stringy things sometimes. Don't worry about it, because when you do this, they go away. They just go away and leave you. Just like so. Isn't that easy? You got a couple of happy little floaters up here. Okay.
I'm a happy little fool.
Wash the brush one more time. Knock that off, and we're ready. We are ready. Let's build us a little mountain. Let's take Prussian blue and Van Dyke brown, a little touch of alizarin crimson, just mix them together. Like so, pull it out flat,
Thanks.
cut off the least little roll of paint, right down on the edge of
It's
the
a
knife.
little light on the clouds. I don't know how to get that much
Now maybe
paint on
we'll
there.
have a big ridge of mountains that live here. And all we're worried about at this point is a nice top shapes. We could care less what's happening in here. Don't worry about it. Just nice little tops up here. Boy, we're gonna have one huge mountain. What the heck? We'll just let it go wheel up here. Who cares? Who cares? Because in your world, you can create any kind of illusion that you want. I like to tell people that, I spent half my life in the military. And there I had to live in somebody else's world all the time. And painting offered me freedom. I'd come home after all day of playing soldier, and I'd paint a picture, and I could paint the kind of world that I wanted. It was clean, it was sparkling, shiny, beautiful, no pollution, nobody upset. Everybody was happy in this world. That may be how I made it through 20 years of the military. There we go. Because I could find freedom on this canvas. There we go.
Gosh, he has so much paint on there. I know, I just don't have enough titanium white. I'm just like out, literally.
Even yesterday, I was like, I kept adding more white.
What are we going to do, Nightingale? I don't want to burn the rest of my titanium white right now. I'm trying to, ooze every last bit out. So I'm going to need this for mountains in a second. Frick.
Just don't worry about the clouds.
I'm going to leave the clouds. Okay, I'm going to leave the clouds. I'm going to see how he blends these things out.
I have one huge mountain. What the heck? We'll just let it go wheel up here. Who cares?
Okay, I'm going to need to back up just a smidge.
Who cares? Big ridge of mountains live here. We are ready.
Just splatter it with
Yes,
yellow.
they go away. There we go.
So he puts everything on.
Just enough to mix it. Now beat the brush just to remove any excess paint that I might have picked up. It's easier than cleaning it. Okay, now lift that up. Just lift it and do this in circles.
So he
Don't go
doesn't
straight
blend
up.
it at all?
If you go straight up, it's going to look like it's raining upward.
No, he just does the...
They can look at your paintings.
He puts the
and tell
curls
when you're
on.
happy. They reflect your moods. Paintings are
So yeah, he
reflections
puts a
of your innermost
butt ton of paint
feelings.
on that. Oh well.
There you go. See? And that easy. We got a happy little cloud. Wash my brush. Okay, clean, dry, 2-inch brush. Just the top corner of the brush. And I'm just going to mix it up. Just mix it up. Twist it a little bit. Tiny little circles. Tiny little circles. Same thing. Tiny little circles. There we go.
Still got some
Just
paint on
enough
it.
to mix it. Now beat the brush just to remove any excess paint that I might have picked up. It's easier than cleaning it. Okay, now lift that up.
That was from last night.
Just lift it and do this in circles. Don't go straight up. If you go straight up, it's going to look like it's raining upward. And that'll bother you. That'll bother you.
My paint.
Now when you pull this up, you're going to pull up little stringy things sometimes. Don't worry about it, because when you do this, they go away. They just go away and leave you.
I want to see how this kind gentleman does this here.
Happy,
He's the master.
sing along, have a good time.
Watch the master.
In love with nature, in love with painting. And it shows. It shows.
He's
People
done it
know.
probably like a
People know when you're
bajillion
happy.
times. Poor
They
guy.
can look at your paintings and tell when you were happy. They reflect your moods.
Yeah.
Paintings are a reflection of your innermost feelings. There you go. See? And that easy. We got a happy little cloud. Wash my brush.
It's a 2-inch.
Okay. Clean, dry, 2-inch brush. Just the top corner of the brush. And I'm just going to mix it up. Just mix it up. Twist it a little bit. Tiny little circles. Tiny little circles. See? Same thing. Tiny little circles. There we go. Just enough to mix it. Now I beat the brush just to remove any excess paint that I might have picked up. It's easier than cleaning it. Okay, now lift that up.
Yeah, it works for me.
Just lift it and do this in circles. Don't go straight up. If you go straight up, it's going to look like it's raining upward. And that'll bother you. That'll bother you. Now when you pull this up, you're going to pull up little stringy things sometimes. Don't worry about it.
There's
Because
not
when you
enough
do
to
this,
load. Like I
they go
just
away.
need to put more bright on the brush. There's just like
They just go away and leave you. Just like so. Isn't that easy? We got a couple of happy little flowers up here. Okay. Wash the brush one more time. Knock that off. And we're ready. We are ready. Let's build us a little mountain. Let's take
It's a great idea.
Let's take Prussian blue and Van Dyke brown. A little touch of alizarin crimson. Just mix them together. Like so. Pull it out flat. Cut off the least little roll of paint. Right down on the edge of the knife. Okay. Now maybe we'll have a big ridge of mountains to live here. And all we're worried about at this point is a nice top shape. We can care less what's happening in here. Don't worry about it.
I don't think it's horrible. I just need to fix my. I know exactly what I need to do.
Tops up here.
I'm just out of color.
We don't have one huge mountain. What the heck? We'll just let it go. We don't care. Who
True.
cares?
The tables have turned, Danielle.
Who cares? Because in your world, you can create any kind of illusion that you want. I like to tell people.
Ooh, I like that. That came out
I
good.
spent
I'm
half
going
my
to
life
side
in
to
the
side,
military.
3 hairs of air.
And there I had to live in somebody else's world all the time. And painting offered me freedom. I'd come home after all day of playing soldier, and I'd paint a picture. And I could paint the kind of world that I wanted. It was clean, it was sparkling, it was shining, it was beautiful, no pollution, nobody upset. Everybody was happy in this world. That may be how I made it through 20 years in the military. There we go. Because I could find freedom on this canvas. There we go.
Thinking around.
There's absolute freedom here. And I think we're all looking for freedom.
Ooh, I think that came out
Yes,
okay.
I am. See how you can pull that down? Just
Check it
pull
out.
right down, and because there's liquid white under here, it mixes with it.
My clouds came out really good.
You look
And
awesome,
automatically
babe.
it's lighter in value. Look at that.
That looks
Look
awesome.
at that.
And you can go back in the end and add some liquid white to just sparkle it up in there.
There.
Yeah.
Just kind of tap a little bit in.
Alright, time for some almighty mountains.
Mountains.
Achilles heel, what's up?
Fantastic sheet.
How's it going? This has been a dilemma. A dilemma of boss painting. Every creative venture that I ever do is moving around. Do you want to throw those, make some
without being
others?
committed.
Oh, sure.
You cannot make a mistake in here.
Probably.
Okay.
Alright.
Your brush. It's nice and clean, fresh, and ready.
I know we were going to divide and conquer, so I was just like, oh.
There you go.
I just use butter. Because we're getting outside, we can do that.
Let's begin putting some highlights and shadows. And I'm going to take some titanium white into that. And some midnight black, just a touch. Just a touch.
Slide that over, make some room.
White into that. There we go. This is just to make some grayish color. Pull it out as flat as you can get it. Cut across.
Alright, so I need to learn how to do these mountains
a
here.
tiny little roll of paint. This knife has a straight edge on it, so it's this world all the time.
Okay, time to scrape in some mountains, ladies and gentlemen.
We are ready.
I don't know if Bob is too loud. Let me know.
Let's take Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown, a little touch of alizarin crimson. Just mix them together.
Prussian blue, Van Dyke
So
down,
pull it out flat.
touch
cut
of
off the-
alizarin crimson. So it's blue. Oh, where should I put that?
Big decision.
Which one's the brown? Right there.
Third one.
Van Dyke brown.
It is still so hot.
Yep.
I hate summer.
You're not wrong. Okay.
Should I just do this whole thing?
Least little roll of
Huh?
Should I just do this whole thing? No, let's
Just whatever, maybe like half. I don't know. Whatever you feel good enough to accomplish. Okay, so I'm going to clean off my knife. I'm going to watch his technique one more time before I get started here.
We are ready. Let's build us a little mountain. Let's take Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown, a little touch of alizarin crimson. Just mix them together, like so. Pull it out flat. Cut
Pull
off
it
the
out
least
flat
little
and cut off the least little roll of paint. Smile that. Least little roll of paint. Got my roll of paint, y'all.
Oh my gosh. Already done.
paint right down on the edge of the knife.
Alright.
Okay. Now maybe we'll have a big ridge of mountains that live here. And all we're worried about at this point is a nice top shapes. We could care less what's happening in here. Don't worry about it. Just the nice little tops up here. Boy, we're gonna have one huge mountain. What the heck? We'll just let it go wheel up here. Who cares? Who cares? Because in your world, you can create any kind of illusion that you want. I like to tell people that, I spent half my life in the military. And there I had to live in somebody else's world all the time. And painting offered me freedom. I'd come home after all day of playing soldier, and I'd paint a picture. And I could paint the kind of world that I wanted. It was clean, it was sparkling, shiny, beautiful, no pollution, nobody upset. Everybody was happy in this world. That may be how I made it through 20 years of military. There we go. Because I could find freedom on this canvas.
Mountains are more difficult than I initially imagined.
There's absolute freedom here. And I think we're all looking for freedom. At least I am. See how you can pull that down? Just pull it right down, and because there's liquid white under here, it mixes with it. The paint will move, and automatically it gets lighter in value.
A little more on there.
Look at that. Look at that. I knew you could do it. There. Already, just using brush strokes, you can see all kinds of fantastic shapes in these mountains. And by using these brush strokes, see how you can pull out shapes and change them, remove them.
That looks a lot easier there, Bob. Right. I see. Okay. I see. Oh, I get it. So you kind of have to roll it so it makes the most of it roll at the top. Like there.
Yeah. Looks like he's doing it cross.
Oh, I wish I was doing that the other way. So I could.
Process.
I see.
Signature, or you don't have to, but it's kind of up on the left.
Yeah. So I'm going to go down to the right here.
Yeah.
That smells amazing. Okay.
You just throw eggs in here when it's cooked?
Yeah, whenever you have all the spices you want, see what happens. We'll see what happens, Bob.
You scramble it in here?
I was so proud of my clouds, Bob, and then you threw this mountain.
Dude, I did a little bit of fan brush. I don't want to hear it.
Ooh, ice cold. Now it's coming across. She just wants me to feel her pain. I've learned why she really wanted me to start painting, so I'd feel her pain. All right, I think that's kind of good. So I think I scrape off some of this stuff. Right? I think I scrape off some of this stuff beneath it.
We are ready. Let's build us a little mountain. Let's take Prussian blue, Van Dyke brown, a little touch of alizarin crimson, just mix them together.
What's up, Moocher?
Like so, pull it out flat, cut off the least little roll of paint, right down on the edge of the knife. Okay, now maybe we'll have a big ridge of mountains that live here. And all we're worried about at this point is a nice top shapes. We could care less what's happening in here. Don't worry about it. Just the nice little tops up here. Boy, we're gonna have one huge mountain. What the heck? We'll just let it go wheeling up here. Who cares? Who cares? Because in your world, you can create any kind of illusion that you want. I like to tell people that, I spent half my life in the military. And there I had to live with somebody
carving out my
else's world all
mountain.
the time.
My almighty mountain.
Often the freedom. I'd come home after
Carving that out a
all
little
day
bit.
playing soldier, and I'd paint a picture. And I could
That's
paint the
about
kind of
right.
world that
I
I
need to get
wanted.
some
It
of
was
this stuff
clean.
out.
It was sparkling, shiny, beautiful, no pollution. Nobody
I'll
upset.
retouch that
Everybody
top.
was
That's
happy
kind
in
of
this
my
world.
headline peak.
That may be
sure
how
that
I made
looks
it through
really
20
sharp.
years of military.
I want to make sure that looks really
There we
sharp.
go. Because I could find freedom on this
Stay.
canvas.
Good.
Thanks, Bob.
There we go. There's absolute
Save.
freedom here.
Saved!
And I think we're all looking for
Saved,
freedom.
hopefully.
At least I am. See how you can pull that down? Just pull it right down, and because there's liquid white under here, it mixes with it. The paint will move, and automatically it gets lighter in value.
Just like my soul.
Look at that.
Filled with writing storm
Look
clouds.
at that. I knew you could do it. There. Already, just using brush strokes, you can see all kinds of fantastic shapes in these mountains. And by using these brush strokes, see how you can pull out shapes and change them, remove them? That easy. It's a super way to lay out your entire range of mountains without being committed.
Ozzy, what would you say is the best way to deal with trolls saying mean things and leaving me mad when I play Overwatch?
Yeah,
My mom gave me a good piece of advice, Moocher, which is don't let the jerks get you down. One that's very hard to follow,
Yes.
because the reason jerks are jerks is because they have the ability to get you down.
Makes them feel powerful.
But you can't let them. You can't let what the jerks have done, what the jerks are doing, anything like that get you down, as hard as it sounds. And it's something I have to push myself to do all the time. But, Lord help me, I try. It's not always cupcakes and butterflies in Final Boss Land, sadly, though I do love cupcakes. So I'm going to watch. Okay, so now he's starting to fill this thing out. Okay, hold on. Hold your roll, Bob.
This world all the time.
All right, so he's scratching it in.
Offered me freedom. I'd come home after all day of playing soldier, and I'd paint a picture, and I could paint the kind of world that I wanted. It was clean,
Thanks for the cheers,
sparkling, shiny.
Nightingale. You devil, you just dropping those cheers like
nobody was happy in
just
this
like
world.
I don't know what,
That maybe
a cheerful
had made
elf.
20 years of military.
Thank you. This will go directly to Fox's Paint Fund.
Because I could
Fox
find
and Boss's
freedom on this
Paint Fund.
canvas.
Is that a little 2-inch brush he's getting there?
This world all the time.
Yeah, I think that's a 2-inch brush, isn't it?
Offered me freedom. I'd come home after all day of playing soldier, and I'd paint a picture, and I could paint the kind of world that I wanted. It was clean, it was sparkling,
really-
shiny, it was beautiful, no pollution,
Yeah.
nobody upset.
I'm Santa!
Everybody was happy in this world.
Well, thank you.
That may be how I made it through.
There's
20
always
years
no
of
need
military.
to donate. We always just love having you hang out. But thank you.
Because I could find
And
freedom
then he
on
gets
this
a
canvas.
2-inch. And he's just, letting it out. Okay. The big 2-inch brush. I think this thing is a little mostly dry. Okay. So he's starting down here, isn't he? Following those lines.
Raspberry.
There we go. There's absolute freedom here. And I think we're all looking for freedom. At least I am. See how you can pull that down? Just pull it right down, and because there's liquid right under here, it mixes with it. The paint will move, and automatically it gets lighter in value. Look at that.
Be more precise.
Look at that. I knew you could do it.
So that's the best part. No worries.
There. Already, just using brush strokes, you can see all kinds of fantastic shapes in these mountains. And by using these brush strokes, see how you can pull out shapes and change them, remove them? That easy. It's a super way to lay out your entire range of mountains without being committed. You cannot make a mistake in here.
OCD? Yes.
Okay.
It's Final Boss
Now,
OCD.
Moisten the
Absolutely.
brush so it's nice and clean and fresh.
But is he going to be happy with this when he's done? Gary, do you have books finished? What's up, Gary? I do not. I used to do screenplays. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated.
Titanium white, you do that.
I used to do screenplays, Gary, and
touch.
I switched to novels
White
recently.
with that. There we go.
This is going to be a social eating channel in about 2 seconds.
Just make sure grayish
I
color.
switched to novels
Hold it out as
recently.
flat as you can get it. Cut across. Hold it flat.
Yeah, but I switched to novels. I'll put Bob on pause so I can talk to you. But yeah, so I switched to novels recently. Oh, this is bomb. It's the best snack. But yeah, because the problem with doing screenplays, even though I wrote a few good ones, is, at least I think so, is that even if people like it and they're interested in buying it, you only ever have a blueprint and you have to raise millions of dollars to actually produce it. So I'm writing my first novel right now, actually, live on stream.
Well, not right now.
Well, not right now, but like, you know, in the general vicinity. One day when we come out to San Fran, we have to stop in so you can show us where the best food spot is. Of course, our treat, obviously our treat. Yeah, good sandwich places. The Bay Area is rife with amazing food. I mean, which is kind of obvious. But yeah, anytime you come out, Mooch, you let us know. We'll take you and the lady out. And me and Foxy will show you the land of the free and the home of the, I don't know what. But man, that's some good eggs. Let's go Giants. Let's go Giants. I feel good so far.
Serious. No bullshit.
I feel good. I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
This sustenance is going to be along. It's going to get me over the edge here.
Yeah.
Right here. It's going to save me.
Oh, Moocher noticed your guns.
You've been lifting? I know. It's actually Fox, you know.
We've been eating healthy.
We've been clean living. She got me turned on to Mark's Daily Apple.
No.
Mark's Daily Apple, which has been great. Good food, and then we've been exercising, so trying to keep up.
Just been doing 7 days a week.
Yeah, I've been. There was a phase where I was not the most healthiest, and you know what? I want to take good care of my body so I can keep streaming. If I die of obesity, I won't be able to stream. So you know, it kind of is a precluder to, you know, not wanting, you know. I mean, the only reason I don't want to die is so I can stream more. You know, obviously, right, Pops? Yeah.
Painting looks really good from here.
Huh?
Painting looks really good from here.
Oh yeah. That's good.
Yep.
Bob is my guide. With Bob as my guide, I cannot go wrong. He will lead me to enlightenment. I may grab a glass of water, then I'll be right back. And I'll rinse out my plate because I'm hopefully a decent house guest. And if I use one of your little coffee things?
Oh, there's clean ones in the dishwasher.
Okay, so it's excellent.
Woo! I'm getting full.
Yeah, that was amazing. Great cooking, girl.
Alright.
So it turns out Fox is also a chef, which is great because living with a chef is probably the best gift anyone can ever have in life. Is the camera looking okay in terms of, like, I'm not checking it, so maybe I'll look at your screen.
Yeah.
In terms of positioning and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, this 2-inch brush, I don't care what you say, Bob. It's too big. It's too big for a noob to use on this shit.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to, like, blend out the mountains really nicely. But I want to blend out the top. So,
No, you don't want to blend out the top.
not the very top, but just like the little area right beneath it.
Okay.
So like right here. I'm trying to blend that. I don't have this like blue sky right beneath that. I might just use a fan brush. You know what, Bob? You got me, Bob. You got me, Bob. Bob, you got me real good.
Use lots of stuff. Whatever works.
I'm extremely OCD, Bob. You got me right where it hurts. My OCD. Got me where it hurts the most. Okay. That's the good stuff. Just don't like these little blue bits showing. Don't like it.
Blue bits.
The blue bits.
Oh, from where you scraped. But you
Yeah.
should be covering it up.
If you could not shout at me, that'd be fantastic. I'm sorry she was shouting. I felt that was a bit excessive.
This is what I have to deal with.
Yeah. Poor Fox. I'm in a bit rare form right now because I am becoming Bob Ross,
You're
which
so
is
excited. I don't even mind.
which I'm pretty pumped about.
Oh.
Coming Bob Ross. Do you need to clean this one though? There's a behind on a few brushes that need cleaning. All right. dragging these mountains down.
To tell people that, you know, I spent half my life in the military, and there I had to live in somebody else's world all the time. The painting offered me freedom. I'd come home after all day of playing soldier, and I'd paint a picture, and I could paint the kind of world that I wanted. It was clean, it was sparkling, shiny, beautiful, no pollution, nobody upset. Everybody was happy in this world. That may be how I made it through 20 years of military. There we go. Because I could find freedom on this canvas. There's absolute freedom here.
I'm officially
We're all looking for freedom.
Put me on over there.
At least I am. See how you can pull that
Not
down?
like your blending brush.
Just pull it right down, and because there's liquid white under here, it mixes with it. The paint will move, and automatically it gets lighter in value. Look at that. Look at that. And then you can do it. There.
I mean, they're not
Already.
my normal quality of brushes that I work with.
Fantastic
And that's the only
shapes.
reason you're kind of,
These mountains.
there's
And by
any
using these
issues
brush
here.
strokes, see how you can pull out shapes? and
I think this is
change
blended enough.
remove them. That
I'm gonna
easy.
watch
It's a
what he's doing
super
next.
way to lay out your entire range of mountains without being committed. You cannot make a mistake in here.
Can't make a mistake in there.
Okay.
TF2,
Yeah.
all day plain soldier.
Wash the brush. It's nice and clean, fresh, ready. Shake it off. And there we go.
What's next, Bob?
Begin putting some highlights and shadows. And I'm going to take some titanium white into that. And some midnight black. Just a touch. Just a touch.
Bob, those are the colors that I do not have.
A little more white in that. There we go. This is just to make sort of a grayish color.
It's pretty
Pull
darn.
it out as flat as you can get it.
Let's see, I'm gonna get a
Cut
little bit
across.
more.
Pull it out
A
flat.
little bit. There it is.
Across. Get that tiny little roll of paint.
That's it.
This knife has a straight edge on it, so it's very easy to move
Midnight
it.
black and titanium
Now,
white.
think about where light would strike.
A
It's
little
just
bit of
playing
white.
through
Yeah,
here
we
and
definitely
touching.
were wise not to do
Just
asymmetry.
zinging right through.
I'll tell you that much.
Here, use very little paint, and you're just barely grazing the canvas.
Midnight black. I think it's the one
It's
right
such a
back
delicate
there.
touch. If you're not careful, your hand will just absolutely float away. Now we'll take some white with a little bit of blue in it. This is phthalo blue, and some black. So we have white, black, a little phthalo blue, and
These are
for
the
that,
shadows. So we did the
we make a
highlights just
shadow
now.
color. Same thing. We cut off
That
a
was
little bit of
fast,
paint,
Bob.
and now we can come back in here and we begin laying the
Bob,
indication of
slow
some happy
your
little
roll,
shadows
Bob.
in here. This
Slow
is
your
a
little roll
darker
of paint.
color because you want the shadows to be recessed. They sit way down in there. Now, maybe the light's zinging through here. It hits right here. Wherever you want it to hit. See? Let me show you something. You can take the brush here, tap this. Watch it, watch it. It's exciting what you can do. Tap it, lift upward, and it creates a soft, misty effect. Now, then you can take this one and bring it right down. Look at there. See? You bring it right down in front. Unbelievable the amount of power you have here. You just sort of work it back and forth. Here's a nice looking little shadow area. He lives right there. It comes down, down, down. There. See? Maybe it's a little thing. There it is. There it is. Just sort of see these things in your mind and lay them in there. Let them happen. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Maybe right here on this edge. A little bit of lights. There it is. See that? Make a fantastic cliffs. I tell you what, even a mountain goat would have a double of a time living there. He'd fall off and end up down here in the lake.
So how did you do the shadow?
Nobody upset. Shake him off. Cross. Get that tiny little roll of paint. This knife has a straight edge on it, so it's very easy to load it. Now then, think about where light would strike. It's just playing through here and touching and just zinging right through. Here, you use very little paint and you're just barely grazing the canvas. It's such a delicate touch. If you're not careful, your hand will just absolutely float away. Now we'll take some
We'll see.
white with a little bit of blue in it. This is phthalo blue. And some black, so we have white.
White, blue, and black. Okay. So we got some whites. I'm going to scrape some of this sky off. Make me a space here. Oh, thank goodness for the knife. And paper towels. So make it a little bit of phthalo blue. Bits more of the whites. Oh my gosh, getting low. And a tiny bit of the black. Some white. Alright, I'm going to get my little shadow area here.
Phthalo blue. And for that, we're going to make a shadow color.
Bye,
Same thing,
Mooch.
cut off a little roll of paint. And now we can come back in here and we begin to lay the indication of some happy little shadows in here. This is a darker color because you want the shadows to be recessed. They sit way down in there. Now, maybe the light's zinging through here. It hits right here. Wherever you want it to hit. See? Let me show you something. You can take the brush here, tap this. Watch it, watch it. It's exciting what you can do. Tap it.
See, I don't know if
lift
my
up,
light and
it
shadow is
creates
going
a
to be
soft, misty effect.
identical.
Now then, you can take this one and bring it right down. Look at there. See? You bring it right down in front. Unbelievable the amount of power you have here. You just sort of work it back and forth. Here's a nice looking little shadow area. He lives right there. It comes down, down, down. There. See, maybe there's a little thing. There it is. There it is. Just sort of see these things in your mind and lay them in there. Let them happen. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Maybe right here on this edge. A little bit of lights. There
I
it
don't
is.
know.
See
We'll
that?
see.
Make fantastic cliffs. I tell you what, even a mountain goat would have a devil of a time living there.
It's true, Bob.
He'd fall off and end up down here in the lake.
Devil of a time.
He'd be a water goat.
You're so
There.
boss right now.
Why?
I feel like I'm getting schmoozed, guys.
A little bit of shadow.
No, I'm honest about you.
What do you want to do?
There, just let that blend right into nothing. Right into nothing.
Doesn't look like an
And
actual
you've got all
shape.
kinds of little individual things happening in here. Maybe there's one right here. Wherever you want. These little highlights and shadows can live anywhere. Anywhere you want them. In your world, you put them where you think they ought to live. Just sort of let these blend together. Just let them blend together. Okay, now then. Clean, dry brush. And we just want to tap this. Following the angles. Always follow the angles in your
That makes
mountain.
no sense.
Yeah.
If you come right across banging like that, it's going to cut this off. And it will not be pleasing to you. You'll be upset with me. Follow those angles. This is how you create a beautiful, soft, and misty effect at the base of the mountains. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Gentle. Just graze the canvas. This is 2 hairs and some air. Normally we use 3. This is so delicate, it's only 2. Not that easy. You got a fantastic range of mountains back there. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, enough left.
We did
Yeah,
all right.
enough left. So I think I may be okay.
tell you what, this dark color. This was Prussian blue. We'll put some black in there, some Van Dyke brown, what the devil, some lizard crimson, and a little bit of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife.
Thank you. You're very encouraging.
Let's grab us a fan brush here. I have
Fox
several
is
fan
keeping
brushes.
me on track, guys.
Okay.
I resist. We are legion.
Very
So
dark.
many swords and
Just
chaps.
really fill it up. Now then, maybe there's some beautiful evergreens that live right there. Watch here. Just
Yeah.
We get it.
Say, slow your roll, homie.
Let's get a little bit up there, but I'll put it on top of this one. Just a little bit of shadow.
That looks better.
Come on, Mike.
Lost. Oops.
I would just leave that.
Oh yeah.
Don't overwork it.
So should I?
Yep.
Probably right. Yeah, this one's hard to. Let's do it sideways here.
Looks legit.
Thanks,
Yes.
Bob.
We'll see what happens.
Get some more of that shadow going on there. So I can blend it later. Tap these babies out.
Looks good. It's like 88 degrees out.
It's not cold out right now. I will tell you that. There's an oven right now, y'all. All Twitch folks. This is an oven of pain and suffering called Vallejo, California.
Yeah.
There are 13 reasons why it's hot here. Painfully hot.
Oh, that's only the next one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just gonna drive by the American Library.
You see it?
Yeah, I see all the crew and the
That's
little
pretty cool.
what is it? Paramedic Studios or whatever.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Paramount.
I was like, panoramic. I don't know who
So yours has
Panoramic
the key.
Studios is, but.
Any tips for working with oil stuff?
Watch Bob Ross videos.
Yeah.
Watch many Bob Ross videos. This is my very first oil painting. So sadly, I don't know if I'm the best source of tips.
It looks like you did a pretty good job, though.
But I would say clean your brushes often
Yeah.
would be my one caveat. Step up your compliment game, Fox. Yeah, I thank you, Nightingale. I agree. I agree, Sergeant Nightingale.
I'm feeling some rudeness here right now.
Yeah, she feels attention, which is good. Maybe she'll change for once. JK. Let's get a little bit of variety in there. Just like a few little light dots. Alright. Something like that. Righto. Alright, I'm going to start blending this. Does this look ready to blend, Fox? Maybe I need some more on that one. Alright, I'm going to need your help, Fox. You're the only expert in this room.
Yeah.
You're the
Unfortunately,
only...
Rip Bobby is not around to, oh yeah.
I'm going to probably put some more on this one here. Does that look fine?
Yeah.
Ready to blend?
Blend it.
And I can put some trees in front of
What
it.
I'm going to do is maybe drag that out just a little bit. There we go.
Fill that edge up.
Cool.
And then...
If you can.
See. Yeah.
If you can. It's going to be hard to be a lefty and do this.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
Thankfully, lefties are just more creative, period, so it gives us an advantage.
There, that looks good. I like that. I would also maybe add a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of white.
Just a smidge. Like a monster. It's not even pink. It's fine.
Maybe pinkish white.
It's
Some
just,
light clouds.
it's just light from the sun
Let's
hitting
put some black in there. Overwhelm the pink.
Yeah.
With darkness.
Yeah. That's badass. Looks pretty badass. Yeah.
Okay, call it.
Yep.
Mountain stage 1 complete. Mountain stage 2 just getting started. And you obviously have many tickets to the gun show, many much tickets. Yeah, thanks to Fox's awesome
That's me.
help.
Just
Fox's awesome help.
right through.
Well, actually, that's the camera. We're just like looking like
Here. Use very little paint. barely grazing the canvas.
Hello. It's like those
Such a
weird
delicate touch, if you're not careful,
family
your hand will
pictures
just
from the 70s.
absolutely float away. Now we'll take some
Oh, they're really good.
with a little bit of blue in it. This is phthalo blue.
So it's got like that nice sour.
And some black, so we have white, black, a little phthalo blue. And
He does his
that,
mountains
we're gonna make a
perfectly,
shadow
obviously.
part. Same thing, we cut off a little roll of paint. And now we can come back in here and we begin to lay the indication of some happy little shadows in here. This is a darker color because you want the shadows to be recessed. They sit way down in there. Now, maybe the light's zinging through here.
Maybe the light is
Show you
zinging there,
something.
Bob.
Oh, look at there. See?
I want to get to the blending,
I tell you
sir.
what, Eva, maybe you can put all kind just
Oh, it's all good.
together.
I got still something
Angles in
wrong.
your mountain. 2 hairs and some air.
Okay.
Angles in your mountain. If you come right across right here, wherever you want,
Alright, that's about where.
these little highlights and
So
shadows can
just 2
live
inch, I'm
anywhere.
sure.
Anywhere you want
You
them.
just kind of blend it
In your
out.
world, you put them where you think they ought to live. Just let these blend together. Just let them blend together. Okay. Now then,
You know, shadows. It's gonna look so good. when
Clean,
it
dry
gets
brush.
done. That's how I always
and
feel.
we just want to tap this. Follow the angles. Always follow the angles in your mountain. If you come right across banging like that, it's going to cut this off, and it will not be pleasing to you. You'll be upset with me. Follow those angles. This is how you create a beautiful, soft, and misty effect at the base of the mountains. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Gentle. Just graze the canvas. This is 2 hairs and some air. Normally we use 3. This is so delicate, it's only 2. Not that easy. You get a fantastic range of mountains back there. Okay. Okay. We did all right. Tell you what, we got this dark color. This was Prussian blue. Put some black in there, some Van Dyke brown, what the devil, some Lizard crimson, and a little bit of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife.
Looks like mist.
Let's grab us a fan brush here. I have several fan brushes going. Okay. Load that brush full of paint. Very dark. Just to really fill it up. Now then, maybe there's some beautiful evergreens that live right there. Watch here. Just the corner of the brush. Just work it back and forth, back and forth. See there? These little son of a guns live right in your brush. Just push them out. Just push them out. Happy little evergreen right there. Let's give him a friend. Let's give him a little friend. There he
He does
is.
a little up swoop.
There.
Right, he does a little up swoop.
Yeah.
Two hairs in
This is
some
how you
air.
create that beautiful, soft,
Erica Drayton, how's it
base of the
going?
mountains. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it.
Cat.
Gentle. Just graze the canvas. This is 2 hairs in some air. Normally we use 3. This is so delicate, it's only 2. But that easy. You got a fantastic range of mountains back there. Okay. Okay. We did all right.
Really trying to do 2 hairs in air here.
Tell you what,
trying to do 2
we
hairs
got
in
this
air.
dark color. This was Prussian blue. Put some black in there, some Van Dyke brown, what the devil, some Lizard crimson, and a little bit of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife. Let's grab us a fan brush here. I have several fan brushes going. Okay. Load that brush full of paint. Very dark. Just to really fill it up. Now then, maybe there's some beautiful evergreens that live right there. Watch here. Just the corner of the brush. Just
It does.
work it
Thanks.
back and forth. Back and
No, it's true, it's true. It's true.
These little son of a guns live right in your
It's true.
brush.
Guys, ma'am,
Just
ma'am,
happy little evergreen right there.
I do declare.
Give him a friend.
Okay, big old pine trees coming in hot.
You got a little baby one on the mountain.
There.
Where?
Just let them blend together.
Baby fan brush for that.
Okay.
Same.
Now then,
What did you do?
clean dry brush. Now we just want to tap this. Following the angles. Always follow the angles in your mountain. If you come right across banging like that, it's going to cut this off, and it will not be pleasing to you. You'll be upset with me. Follow those angles. This is how you create that beautiful, soft, misty effect at the base of the mountains. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Gentle. Just
This is
graze
my
the
world,
canvas.
Bob.
This is
Rip
2
Devil.
hairs in some air.
Right?
Normally we use 3.
Wrote
This is so delicate, so
50,000 words in 7 days of writing. Wow, Erica,
You got a
wow.
fantastic range of mountains back there.
Oh, he already
Okay.
kept it down. Oh man, I haven't closed this white
Yeah,
area.
all right. Tell you what, we got this dark color. This was Prussian blue. Put some black in there, some Van Dyke brown, what the devil, some Lizard crimson, and a little bit of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife.
Let's see, when is this?
Let's grab us a fan brush here.
So I need to
Okay.
get a few colors.
Okay. We did all right. Tell you what, we got this dark color. This was Prussian blue. Put some black in there, some Van Dyke brown, what the devil, some Lizard crimson, and a little bit of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off
And
the
Dyke
old.
brown, okay.
Okay. Okay. We did all right. Tell you what, we got this dark color. This was Prussian blue. Put some black in there, some Van Dyke brown, what the devil, some Lizard crimson, and a little bit of sap green. Don't want too much sap green.
Okay, there.
Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife. Let's grab us a fan brush here. I have several fan brushes going. Okay. Load that brush full of paint. Very dark. Just to really fill it up. Now then, maybe there's some beautiful evergreens that live right there. Watch here. Just the corner of the brush. Just work it
Load
back
that
and
brush
forth,
full of
back
paint.
and forth. See there?
Where's that fan brush
These little
at?
son of a guns live right in your brush. Just push them
Should I
out.
use the big one or the small one, do you think?
Just push them out. Okay. Okay. We did all right. Tell you what, we got this dark color. This was Prussian blue. We'll put some black in there, some Van Dyke brown, what the devil, some alizarin crimson, and a little bit of sap green. A little too much sap green.
Oh, green. Frick.
Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife. Let's grab us a fan brush here. I have several fan brushes going. Okay. Load that brush full of paint. Very dark. Just to really fill it up. Now then, maybe there's some beautiful evergreens that live right there. Watch here. Just the corner of the brush.
Alright.
Work it back and forth, back and forth.
Bravery
See?
test.
These
Let's
little
see how he
son of a guns
starts
live
this
right in
here.
the brush. Just push them out. Green. Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife. Let's grab us a fan brush here. I have several fan brushes going. Okay. Load that brush full of paint. Very dark. Just to really fill it up. Now then, maybe there's some beautiful evergreens that live right there. Watch here. Just the corner of the brush. Just work it back and forth, back and forth. See there? These little son of a guns live right in your brush. Just push them out. Just push them out. Happy little evergreen right there. Let's give him a friend. Let's give him a little friend. There he is. There. You know, I've met so many beautiful people because of painting. As we travel around the country and do demonstrations, I get the opportunity to talk and paint sometime with some most fantastic people in the country. We go all over the country doing shows and demonstrations for PBS stations and other charity groups.
I need some more of these
Tell you what,
colors.
if you would like to know who we're going to be in your area, drop me a postcard with your name and address, and we'll put you on our mailing list. We have a little mailing list, and we notify everybody when we're going to be in your area. Maybe I'll get the opportunity to meet you and talk with you.
No, I don't
You
think
can show me some of the fantastic paintings that you're doing. I covered up all my beautiful mountain there. I got talking and
so.
carrying
That
on.
brush of paint, Bob. I'm gonna make my tree a nice friend. That's
Tell you
like
what,
the creepiest
this
thing.
one
Like,
is
I
so
want to
crazy.
make
Let's
you
have
a
a
friend. I will build him.
I like these little trees. They're fun to make. And the more of them that you do, the better you green. Just mix it up like so. Let me clean off the old knife. Let's grab us a fan brush here.
We'll just
I have several
pop
fan
some more of these
brushes
babies down. I don't know. Should I
Okay.
follow him? I'm trying to watch,
Load that
but
brush full of paint. Very dark. These little son of a guns live right in your brush. And paint sometime with some most fantastic people in the country. Beautiful people because of painting. As we travel around the country and do demonstrations, I get the opportunity to talk and paint sometime with some most fantastic people in the country. We go all over the country doing shows and demonstrations for PBS stations and other charity groups. Tell you what, if you would like to know who we're going to be in your
I'm under
area,
writing. I put
drop me a
under.
postcard with your name and address, and we'll put you on our mailing list. We have a little mailing list, and we notify everybody when we're going to be in your area. Maybe I'll get the opportunity to meet you and talk with you.
I can fix
You
it.
can show me some of the fantastic paintings that you're doing. I covered up all my beautiful mountain there. I got talking and carrying on. We turned this into a forest. Tell you what, since we're going
I
so
should
crazy,
have
let's
done
have another
painting.
one.
I think.
I like these little trees. They're fun to make. And the more of them that you do, the better you're going to be at painting them. So you push that brush down so it
Let me
bends and
see.
makes all those little
I'll go
hangy
to
down
Twitch.
little
Maybe I didn't click updates.
all kinds of little
Update
things.
information.
Haven't stopped
Updated.
yet.
Try refreshing now, darling.
Gonna do another
Maybe I
one
did
right
not
there.
click update. Shame on me.
There we go. Well, we got a mess of trees. And in your world, you put as many or as few as you want. I covered up all my beautiful
So I need to make a bunch of trees, so I need a lot more paint. Okay, what was I using? Midnight Black, Van Dyke Brown, a lot of that. About to make a butt ton of trees, y'all. I like that. I like trees. I like turtles. I already got enough green and red. Okay. So, back to the big chunk of brown, a little bit of black, a little bit of red. Okay. Okay. More trees. Mama wants more trees. Pop-Up wants more trees. Oh, load that brush full of paint. You got it, Bob. Full of paint. Where are you putting them? You're kind of putting them out down here, sort of, aren't you? You're kind of breaking them up. Maybe I'll do the big one first. And that will go right here. Uh-oh. Taking out that mountain color. Cool. Load up some more paint. Load up some more paint. Make some more trees, man. Load up that paint, baby.
Awesome.
Load up the paint, man.
That's his painting. Yay.
Supposed to be a little skinnier one here.
There's all kinds of trees. Big ones, little ones, skinny ones.
Am I too much in the background, or should I be? Should I be making these a little bit lower? I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it will figure it out. There's no such thing as mistakes. There's only evil communists.
Yeah, you can always add like grass and stuff.
Always can
Bushes,
add
whatnot.
stuff. I'm trying to cover up some of the flaws in that mountain here. So maybe this one's a little bit further back. He left a lot of that light in there, which I wish I had done.
Light?
Yeah, just a little bit more light. A little muddied. Ugh. Okay, I'm done with that. Done with them trees.
Kept talking and carrying on. Just we turned this into a forest. Tell you what, since we're going so crazy, let's have another one.
Have another one, Bob.
I
Let's
like
go,
these
baby.
trees. They're fun to make.
They are
And
fun
the
to
more
make, and this is the
that
way
you
to
do,
practice.
the better you're going to be at painting them. So you push that brush down so it bends and makes all those little hangy downs under the limbs. All kinds of little things. Haven't stopped yet. Gonna do another one right there. There we go. Well, we got a mess of trees. And in your world, you put as many or as few as you want. Let's take a little dark sienna, a little white,
Nice!
and let's just make the indication
Nice!
of just a happy little tree trunk here and there.
I need to make him a friend, apparently, because every tree can't be alone. Ooh. All trees gotta have friends. Everybody's gotta have a friend, Bob.
Right there.
Huh?
Now you're not going to see the entire tree trunk, so don't worry about it. Just here and there. Let's give these trees over here a little trunk. just indications. And you don't know really how many trees are in that group right there. Just however many you want. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take our little oval brush and we'll use some yellow. Now reach up here and pick up some of the midnight black. I'll make a dark green. Load a lot of paint into the brush. A lot of paint. A lot of paint. I want this quite dark. Okay, this is oval brush. Now then, let's put some highlights right on these evergreens. Keep these quite dark for contrast. Evergreens normally are darker than other trees. There we go. And it really helps to have that contrast.
Alright, don't overwork it.
Black, cad yellow. Makes a beautiful, beautiful green. It's not too bright and shiny.
Getting a 1 inch.
See this little oval brush? All I'm doing is
Amazing.
just here and there. There they come.
That's good.
There's one right there. Bloop, bloop. Now you're not going to see the entire tree trunk, so don't worry about it. Just here and there. Let's give these trees over here. Little
I
trunk.
need some tree trunk indications,
You having
yo.
fun?
I am. I'm having a blast.
And you don't know really how many trees
Now
are in
watching
that.
me make all these tree
Right
trunk
there.
indications.
Just however many you want. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take our little oval brush and we'll use some yellow. Now reach up here and pick up some of the midnight black. I'll make a dark green. Load a lot of paint into the brush. A lot of paint. A lot of paint. I want this quite dark. Okay, this is oval brush. Now then, let's put some highlights
Yeah, that's
right
a nice
on these
couple.
evergreens. Keep these quite dark for contrast. Evergreens normally are darker than other trees.
Alright, so I need to figure out. So he does the highlights.
Just indications. And you don't know really how many trees are in that group right there. Just however many you want. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take our little oval brush and we'll use some yellow.
Yellow.
Now reach up here and pick up some of the midnight black. I'll make a dark green. Load a lot of paint into the brush. A lot of paint. A lot of paint. I want this quite dark. Okay, this is oval brush. Now then, let's put some highlights right on these evergreens. Keep these quite dark for contrast. Evergreens normally are darker than other
You
trees.
in there? What?
Trunk.
Yo, dog, how you doing?
Just indications. And you don't know really how many trees are in that group right there. Just however many you want.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take our little oval brush and we'll use some yellow.
I mean, look where
Now
they're
reach up
I
here
don't
and
know.
pick up some of the midnight black. I'll make a dark green. Load a lot of paint into the brush. A lot of paint. A lot of paint. I want this quite dark. Okay, this is oval brush. Now then, let's put some highlights right on these
I
evergreens.
don't know what I would do
Keep
to
these
change it.
quite dark for contrast. Evergreens normally are darker than other trees.
Sure. Let's try that.
There we go. And it really
Take
helps
your
to
advice.
have
Show
that
my sunset
contrast.
master. I just washed that brush, but
And midnight black, cad yellow. Makes a beautiful, beautiful green. It's not too bright and shiny. Now see this little oval brush, all I'm doing is touching and letting it bend sort of downward, and it makes it look like thousands of little leaves out there. Makes all those little, beautiful little round things. You'll like it. It's fun.
yeah,
Fun little brush.
yeah. I guess you can watch the whole episode. What is it?
Okay, don't want this one to be left out. We'll put some happy little things on him.
Okay.
A few out
I'm
here.
mixing up some green stuff right
There,
now.
look
for
at that,
highlights.
look
Can
at
I use the 1 inch brush? You
That's
said?
easy. Well, we just got all kinds of little trees and just happy little things.
Yeah,
I'm
should I
just
use the
gonna
fan
take
brush
the
again,
old
or should I
2-inch
just use
brush.
the 1 inch brush?
And here I'm using the browns and just the dark color I had left over. I've added some dark sienna to it. Pull the brush in one direction. One direction. Load it full of paint. Look right there in the eating trunk. Just indications. And you don't know really how many trees are in that group right there. Just however many you
Apply
want.
this and then do it myself.
I'll tell you what, let's take our little oval brush. I'm going to use some yellow.
Just a smidge,
Now
Bob.
reach up here and pick up some of the midnight black. I'll make a dark green. Load a lot of paint into the brush. A lot of paint. A lot of paint. I want this quite dark. Okay, this is oval brush. Now then, let's put some highlights right on these evergreens. Keep these quite dark for contrast. Evergreens normally are darker than other trees. There we go. And it really helps to have that contrast. Midnight black, cad yellow makes a beautiful, beautiful green.
Oh, no,
It's not too bright and shiny. Now see this little oval brush, all I'm doing is touching and letting it bend sort of downward, and it makes it look like thousands of little leaves out there. Makes all those little, beautiful little round things. You'll like it.
Not really,
It's
the
fun.
green's not coming on the trees.
Fun little brush.
Try adding
A little bit of
some heat
paint.
thinner
There we go.
or some liquid light.
Okay, don't want this one to be left out. We'll put some happy little things on
I
him.
would
A few out here. There, look at that, look at that. That easy. Oh, we just got all
Do you want
kinds
it
of
to,
little
like,
trees. Just happy little things. Now I'm just going to take the old 2-inch brush. And here I'm using the browns and just the dark color I had left over. I've added some dark sienna to it. Pull the brush in one direction. One direction. Load it full of paint. Look right there in the end. Boy, there is a mess of paint on there. Okay, let's go up here. Now then, let's begin putting in some happy little bush shapes. Maybe there's a bush that lives right there. Comes right down in front of the trees. We're just going to push all those nice evergreens right on back. Now, if you happen to get some of it down in here, who cares? We'll end up turning that into reflections. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. Just don't worry about it. Learn how to use what happens. See? Shoot, maybe that'd even be pretty. Let's just do that. Look at that. See? Let all those things come down. Right now it looks like a mess. It looks like a mess, but when we turn it into reflections, then it's going to be spectacular. Because you can do anything. There we go. See there? And where you have a lot of trees, put some reflections. Here you got a big tree, make a big old reflection. What the heck? What the heck? Clean, dry brush. Now you have to make a big decision. You have to decide where water and land come together. Make that decision, grab it, and pull straight down. Straight down. See? Not too much pressure, just enough to distort it. Look how pretty that is. Instant reflections. Boy, when I was a traditional painter, I used to labor over reflections. I'd paint the picture, then I'd turn it upside down, repaint it, and try to make it look like reflections. This is easy here. See there? Got all those beautiful, beautiful little reflections. Okay. I'm going to dip my brush into some thinner. Paint thinner. I'm going to go into yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Pick up some dark sienna. I'm going to make this a fall picture. Dark sienna and bright red. So I have yellow ochre, dark sienna, and bright red.
Yeah.
Just mixed together.
Yeah,
Let's go right up here and take a look. Now, start picking out little individual bushes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful color? Ooh. I've painted thousands of pictures and I still get excited when I see this work. So fantastic. Keep your paint quite thin. Add a little paint thinner to it, or liquid clear, something like that. And here is a nice one. Boy, Jack Frost has come along here and touched these already. There we go. Maybe we'll put layers of these. Just drop down another happy one right there. And you can turn that brush over and reflect some of these right into the water. Look at there. Just make all kinds of happy little reflections. Reflect that right down into the water. That's bright red, dark sienna, and yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. That color even has a nice name to it. Alright. right in here. And there we go. Now we can just pop some of
This is a
these
hard
right into the water.
We're almost there, though.
Yeah, it's really just.
The little bush shapes. Maybe there's a bush that lives right there.
Yeah, so we gotta do the little curve.
Yep.
The 1-inch brush.
We'll put some happy little things on him.
I need some more yellow for sure.
Yeah. That's why I'm out of the cad yellow, the Van Dyke brown, and the titanium white.
Gotta brighten up them highlights, yo.
Yeah, you need it.
It's all good.
Pops.
I put some like really dark ones, and now I'll have some like lighter ones, and then it'll be this nice little. Alright, that kind of better.
Here.
Losing some of that definition, but
A few out here. There. Look at that. Look at that.
1-inch off.
That easy. Well, we just got all kinds of little trees. Just happy little things. Now I'm just going to take the old 2-inch brush. And here I'm using the browns and just the
Later, Nightingale. Thanks for hanging out.
Pull the brush in one direction. One direction, loaded full of paint. Right there in the end. Where there is a mess of paint on there. Okay. We'll put some happy little things. All kinds of little trees. Just happy little things. Now I'm just going to take the old 2-inch brush. And here I'm using the browns and just the dark color I had left over. I've added some dark.
Some browns and some dark color he had left over. Thanks, Bob. Where is Van Dyke brown? There you are. Here's that dark color we had. Some brown in there. So that's already pretty dark.
Dark sienna to it. Pull the brush.
Dark sienna. Which one's a sienna?
Well, I usually just use the Van Dyke brown and add a little bit of
Ochre,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Am I
It's just
tripping?
like a little lighter. It's supposed to be a little bit redder. You could add alizarin crimson, just a smidge, to make it a little redder, and then you know over lighten it.
Let's see if this works. Okay, get that loaded side like this. Load it full of paint. I'm trying, Bob. I'm loading it.
In one direction. One direction, loaded full of paint. Look right there in the end. Where there is a mess of paint on there. Okay, let's go up here.
on there.
Now then, let's begin putting in some happy little bush shapes. Maybe there's a bush that lives right there. Comes right down in front of the trees. We're just going to push all those nice evergreens right on back. Now, if you happen to get some of it down in here, who cares? We'll end up turning that into reflections. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. Just don't worry about it. Learn how to use what happens.
Dude, this is
See, shoot, maybe not even be pretty. Let's just do that. Look at that. See, let all those things come down. Right now it looks like a mess. It looks like a mess, but when we turn that into reflections, then it's going to be spectacular. Because you can do anything.
the trees too. Huh?
There we go. See there? And where you have a lot of trees, put some reflections. Here you got a big tree, make a big old reflection. What the heck? What the
Happy accident time with the Lois.
Clean, dry brush. Now you have to make a big decision. You have to decide where water and land come together. Make that decision, grab it, and pull straight down. Straight down. See? Not too much pressure, just enough to distort it. Look how pretty that is. Instant reflections. Boy, when I was a traditional painter, I used to labor over reflections. I'd paint the picture, then I'd take and turn it upside down, repaint it, and try to make it look like reflections. This is easy here. See there? Got all those beautiful, beautiful little reflections. Okay. I'm going to dip my brush into some thinner. Paint thinner. I'm going to go into yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Pick up some dark sienna. We're just going to push all those nice evergreens right on the back.
He's going to fill us with trees
Now,
Yeah.
if you happen to get some of it down in here, who cares? We'll end up turning that into reflections. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. Just don't worry about it. Learn how to use what happens. See? Shoot, maybe that'd even be pretty. Let's just do that. Look at that. See? Let all those things come down. Right now it looks like a mess. It looks like a mess, but when we turn that into reflections,
Good.
then it's going to be spectacular.
That's super good.
Because you can do anything. There we go. See there? And where you have a lot of trees, put some reflections. Here you got a big tree, make a big old reflection. What the heck? What the heck? Clean, dry brush. Now you have to make a big decision. You have to decide where water and land come together. Make that decision, grab it, and pull straight down. Straight down. See?
All right, time to make the water. Big decision time.
Wait.
You think I should add some more of the brown, or am I pretty good? I don't want to overdo, obviously.
Yeah, I would make it a little darker there just to see
Yeah.
it shows up. Other than that, that's good. Because you're going to be covering it up on the right.
Now we need some brown. Van San Francisco brown.
That should be fine. Just throw some, just do whatever you want.
I'm nothing if not proven.
You're the final Ross.
The final Ross. The final Ross of editing. This is coming along, sort of.
It is. It's awesome.
Very. Some work to do. You gotta fill in that dark. Fill in that dark. Pull that. Load the brush. Load it real heavy.
See how he's
Instant
doing that.
reflections.
It's
Boy,
pretty
when I was a
dark in
traditional
here.
painter, I used to labor over reflections. I'd paint the picture, then I'd take and turn it upside down, repaint it, and try to make it look like reflections. This is easy here. See there? Got all those beautiful, beautiful little reflections. Okay. I'm going to dip my brush into some thinner. Paint thinner. I'm going to go into yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Pick up some dark sienna. I'm going to make this a fall picture. Dark sienna and bright red. So I have yellow ochre, dark sienna, and bright red. Just mixed together. Okay, let's go right up here and take a look. Now, start picking out little individual bushes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful color?
Yellow ochre. So I need to make water lines, right?
I've painted thousands of pictures and I
Okay,
still
clean,
get
dry
excited when I
brush.
see this work.
What are you talking about?
Did you do the reflection?
So,
I'm
fantastic.
about to make the reflection, right?
View out here.
Big decision here, y'all.
Look at that. Look at that. That easy.
Fishing my water loop.
Oh, we just got all kinds of little trees. Just happy little things. I'm just going to take the old 2-inch brush. And here I'm using the browns and just the dark color I had left over.
Try
I added
here.
some dark sienna to it. Pull the brush in one direction. One direction, load it full of paint. Look right there in the end. Boy, there is a mess of paint on there. Okay, let's go up here. Now then, let's begin putting in some happy little bush shapes. Maybe there's a bush that lives right there.
This is kind of making the water lines uneven.
Comes right down in front of the trees. We're just going to push all those nice evergreens right on the back. Now, if you happen to get some of it down in here, who cares? We'll end up turning that into reflections. We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. Make a big old reflection. Then I'm going to go into yellow ochre. Not too much pressure, just enough to distort it. Look how pretty that is. Instant reflections. Boy, when I was a traditional painter, I used to labor over reflections. I'd paint the picture, then I'd take
Oh,
it
yeah,
upside
YouTube.
down and repaint it.
Trying, Dra Kid, trying.
Reflections. This is easy here. See there? Got all those beautiful little reflections. Okay. I'm going to dip my brush into some thinner. Paint thinner. I'm going to go into yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. Pick up some dark sienna. I'm going to make this a fall picture.
Alright, time to make this a fall picture, y'all. Woo! We'll see what happens. The final boss is trying. Alright, so time to make some fall. So yellow ochre, dark sienna.
Just use a little. Oh, okay, so here's what I would do.
And a little bit of bright red.
You don't have dark sienna.
We have yellow, red. This is my yellow ochre, right?
Mm-hmm. Now would have just like a touch of it, just like whatever you have there. I like it.
So it's pretty autumny, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll start with that and then do some different colors.
Sienna and bright reds. I have
Good.
yellow
Wow.
ochre, dark sienna, and bright red. Just mixed together. Yeah, let's go right up here and take a look.
Yes.
Now, start picking out little individual bushes.
Why is it still
Oh,
so
look at that. Look at that.
Cat has melted.
Isn't that a beautiful color?
Oh yeah, that's
I've painted thousands of pictures and I still get excited when I see this work. So fantastic. Keep your paint quite thin. Add a little paint thinner to it, or liquid clear, something like that.
Yeah, that's.
Here's a nice one. Oh, Jack Frost has come along here and touched these already. There we go. Maybe we'll put layers of these. Just drop in another happy one right there. And you can turn that brush over and reflect some of these right into the water. Look at there. Just make all kinds of happy little reflections. Reflect that right down into the water. That's bright red, dark sienna, and yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. That color even has a nice name to it. Alright. A little bit right in here. And there we go. Now we can just pop some of these right into the water. Like that. Like that. Clean, dry brush. Delicate touch. Barely touch. Barely touch. Pull it down. Down. And then go very lightly across. Like so. Here we're going to take a little brown and we'll put some little rocks and some dirt areas right over in here. Wherever.
No. That's my idea.
Little touch of brown.
That's my idea.
We lay the indication of
So,
a few little highlights here. We don't want too many.
Okay,
Just here and there.
I've just had more experimentation. I want this work.
Like so.
Why does this look terrible?
Now we'll take a fan brush, some of that same color, and just put some little things here to break up some of these little these little doers right along in here. Like so.
This is ridiculous.
All right.
Looks
A
good.
little touch of
Besides a few
liquid
vagaries.
white on the knife. See, and you cut in just a happy little water line here and there. Just here and there. Over in there. All right. Let's have some fun. Let's get crazy. I'm gonna have a big tree that lives right there. Oh, there goes my cloud. There goes my cloud. I'll let a little bit of him show through. Yes, it was. Now we got him a big tree. See, now you can see that cloud right through it. Like that. Just like that. Maybe this comes, look at there, look at there. Just make a decision, drop it in. Comes right down. See how you can close off.
Nice. Oh, hell yeah. That's my jam. That's my freaking jam. Looks good.
I should have put better at the layers.
I like the colors.
Should I put it in the reflections? Probably, right?
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Also, I'm just like filling. Not totally.
No, he curved his water line. That was really smart. Maybe I should just do
You can
it.
still do that. Just bring the bush down.
Yeah, I'll just add a.
Leave some dark, but
I'll put some dark on. Extra 1 inch brush, so it's a clean one already. Whatever. Whatever.
Do you want to add some?
Huh?
Do you want to add right here?
Yeah, I'm gonna lower it, right? I'm gonna turn that more. I'm gonna lower the water line a little bit.
Okay. I'll let you do your thing.
Kind of like what you were saying, right?
I was just saying you could just follow your.
Yeah, I know. I need to put the background color first, I think. Huh?
Well, you already kind of have it.
We'll see what happens. The happy clouds for the win. It's good. Looks good. I'll take my 2 inch. Okay. Wash that.
It's really good from here.
Huh?
It's really good from here.
Oh, thanks. I'm excited. Painting number 0 complete. And then I just make the reflections again, right?
Mhm.
I just kind of put the plants in now. It's very light.
Reflection of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like big, not too many cards.
It's a little bunch, too much red. Where's my yellow ochre? Nope, this is a little better. Then he makes the reflections again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we can just pop some of these right into the water. Like that. Like that. Clean, dry brush. Delicate touch. Barely touch. Barely touch. Hold it down. Down. And then go very lightly across. Like so. Here we're going to take a little brown. And we'll put some little
Waterline time.
right over in here. Wherever. Little touch of brown and white. We lay the indication of a few little highlights here. Just here and there. Like so. Now I'm going to take a fan brush, some of that same color, and just put some little things here to break up some of these little doers right along in here. Like so. Alright. A little touch of liquid white on the knife. See? And you cut in just a happy little water line here and there. Just here and there.
Alright, Van Dyke Brown and knife, I think.
Alright.
Just straight up, or does he mix anything with
This
it?
has to get crazy. I'll have a big tree that lives right there.
Cool.
Oh, there goes my cloud.
BBB, where
There
you at?
goes my cloud. I'll let a little bit of him show through.
Van
There's a lady on the big tree.
girl.
No.
You're running out of paint,
So
little
now
mama.
you can
You've
see
been
that
busy.
cloud right through it.
See why I went out. I think I'm a lot.
Yeah, you cranked through them.
Like that. Just like that. Maybe this comes. Look at there. Look at there. Just make a decision. Drop it in.
You put my
Goes
little
right down.
just put it
See,
in, right?
Close
Just
all the way in.
the knife.
Across.
Yeah, you just
Like so.
practice.
Here we're going to take a little brown. And we'll put some little rocks and some dirt areas right over in here. Wherever. Wherever. Like that. Little touch of brown and white. We lay the indication of a few little highlights here. We don't want too many. Just here and there. Like so.
I'm
Now
ready.
we'll take
I'm ready.
a fan brush, some of that same color. Just put some little things here to break up some of these little doers right along in here. Like so. Alright. A little touch of liquid white on the knife. See? And you cut in just a happy little water line here and there. Just here and there.
That's pretty boss.
A little bit over in there.
It's okay, that's pretty good.
Alright.
The white.
Let's have some fun. Let's get crazy. I'm gonna have a big tree that lives right there. Oh, there goes my cloud. There goes my cloud. I'll let a little bit of him show through. This is one. So now we got a big tree. See, now you can see that cloud right through it. Like that. Just like that. Maybe this comes. Look at there. Look at there. Just make a decision. Drop it in. Comes right
Cruising
down.
along, Bob.
Down. And then go very lightly across. Like so. Here we're going to take a little brown. And we'll put some little rocks and some dirt area right over in here. Wherever. Wherever. Like that. Little touch of brown and white. We lay the indication of a few little highlights here. We don't want too many. Just here and there. Like so. Now I'm going to take a fan brush, some of that same color, and just put some little things here to break up some of these little doers right along in here. Like so. Alright. A little touch of liquid white on the knife. See? And you cut in just a happy little water line here and there. Just here and there. A little bit over in there. Alright.
He's a little bit away.
Let's have some fun. Let's get crazy. I'm gonna have a big tree
You can do it.
that lives right there. Oh, there goes McCloud. There goes McCloud. I'll let a little bit of him shoot.
For the water lines, right?
Oh, they're punching
Missing
it.
one. So now we got him a big tree. See, now you can see that cloud right through it.
Just as long as it's straight, whatever you want. You get too much.
Like that. Just like that. Maybe this comes. Look at there. Look at there. Just make a decision. Drop it in. Comes right down. See how you can close all that in?
Just how much space
When you're painting with a big 2-inch brush, it'll take just a minute. Well, you can just go crazy. There are all kinds of happy little things in. There. We need a tree trunk there. Let's go into Van Dyke Brown Dark Sienna. Here's our tree trunk. He lives right there. Gotta have a big, strong tree trunk to hold up all that mess. That's a big tree. Give him a little arm here and there. Tree needs to have arm just to hold up all the little doers.
You gotta wait for the
Touch. Yeah, just a little bit of light red.
It's okay. I understand. It's
And a
fun.
little bit of white to that so it stands out and you can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. We'll just put the indication of a little highlight here and there. Just let it work right in. Mix with that dark color. See? That easy. That easy. You've got your tree all highlighted. Now then, tell you what. Let's go into our red, dark sienna, yellow ochre, down, and then go very lightly across, like so. Down, and then go very lightly across, like so. Now I'm going to take a little bit over in there. And this comes, look at there, just make a decision. I'm going to have a big tree that lives right there. Oh, there goes McCloud. There goes McCloud. I'll let a little bit of him show through. Missing one, so now we got him a big tree.
Gonna do a big tree.
Alright. Let's have some fun. Let's get crazy. I'm gonna have a big tree that lives right there.
This is the same Van Dyke.
Oh, there goes McCloud. There goes McCloud. I'll let a little bit of him show through. Missing one, so now we got him a big tree. See, now you can see that cloud right through.
You can help.
Like that.
Okay.
Just like that.
And it got very like this exact spot. It's like, okay, well,
Comes right down. See how you can close all that in?
it's not a problem. I was just like,
Painting with a
it's
big
too
2-inch
much.
brush. It's gonna take just a minute. Well, you can just go crazy.
Not too bad.
All kinds of happy little
Very
things.
mellow. It wasn't too
Good
bad.
boundary.
There. We need a tree trunk there.
Fox is like perfect.
Let's
That
go
means I can
into
set
Van Dyke
boundaries
Brown
for
Dark
you
Sienna.
now. Darn it.
Here's our tree trunk. He
You
lives
have to give to get, right?
right there. Gotta have a big, strong tree trunk to hold up all that mess.
There's a little tree here
That's a big tree.
on one inch brush.
Give him a little
Nice and
arm
dry.
here and there. Tree needs to have arm just to hold up all the little doers. Take a touch, just a touch. Here I've used a little bit of bright red. A little bit over in there. Comes right down. See how you can close all that in? When you're painting with a big like that. Just like that. Maybe this comes, look at there, just make a decision, drop it in. Comes right down, see how you can close all that in? When you're painting with a big 2-inch brush, it's gonna take just a minute. Well, you can just go crazy. There are all kinds of happy little things in. We need a tree trunk in there. Let's go into Van Dyke Brown Dark Sienna. Here's our tree trunk. He lives right there. Gotta have a big, strong tree trunk to hold up all that mess. That's a big tree. Give him a little arm here and there. Tree needs to have arm just to hold up all the little doers.
Well, I think that might be the last one.
Touch. Just a touch.
Very well close to the last
Grab just a little bit of bright red. I'm going to add a little bit of white to that so it stands out and you can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. Just put the indication of a
Thank you, baby.
little highlight here and there. Just let it work right in.
If it wasn't for your help and support, this would have been impossible.
That easy. That easy. You've got your little tree all highlighted. Now then, tell you what.
Fills that whole bottom area in, doesn't he?
When you're painting with a big 2-inch brush, it doesn't take just a minute. Well, you can just go crazy. There are all kinds of happy little things in it. There. We need a tree trunk in there. Let's go into Van Dyke Brown Dark Sienna. Here's our tree trunk. He lives right there. Gotta have a big, strong tree trunk to hold up all that mess. That's a big tree. Give him a little arm here and there. Tree needs to have arm just to hold up all the little doers. Take a touch, just a touch. Here I've used a little bit of bright red. I'm going to add a little bit of white to that so it stands out and you can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm going to just put the indication of a little highlight there. When you're painting with a big 2-inch brush, it doesn't take just a minute. Well, you can just go crazy. There are all kinds of happy little things in it. There. We need a tree trunk in there. Let's go into Van Dyke Brown Dark Sienna. Here's our tree trunk. He lives
Which one's Dark Sienna?
right there. Gotta have a big, strong tree trunk to hold up all that mess. That's a big tree. Give him a little arm here and there. Tree needs to have arm just to hold up all the little doers. Take a touch, just a touch. Here I've used a little bit of bright red. I'm going to add a little bit of white to that so it stands out and you can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm going to just put the indication of a little highlight here and there. Just let it work right in. Mix with that dark color. See? That easy. That easy. You've got your little tree all highlighted. Now then, tell you what. Let's go into our painting with a big 2-inch brush. It doesn't take just a minute. Well, you can just go crazy. There are all kinds of happy little things in it. There. We need a tree trunk in there. Let's go into Van Dyke Brown Dark Sienna. Here's our tree trunk. He lives right there. Gotta have a big, strong tree trunk to hold up all that mess. That's a big tree. Give him a little arm here and there. Tree needs to have arm just to hold up all the little doers. Take a touch, just a touch. Here I've used a little bit of bright red. I'm going to add a little bit of white to that so it stands out and you can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm going to just put the indication of a little highlight here and there. Just let it work right in. Mix with that dark color. See? That easy. That easy. You've got your little tree all highlighted. Now then, tell you what. Let's go into our red, dark sienna, yellow ochre. Yellow ochre, a little Indian yellow. We'll mix a little Indian in there too. There, yes. Ooh, nice, nice. Let's go right up here. Now, I just want to put the indication of some happy little leaves here and there. I don't want to kill all this nice dark area. If you have trouble making it stick, add the least little touch of paint thinner. And then you should just have to barely touch the canvas here. Work with patterns. See there? Don't overdo here. Don't overdo. All kinds of happy little things. All kinds of little things. There's a nice dark one back in there. Nice one. Ooh, there's a pretty one. It just stands out here and sparkles. Look at that. See there? Just one after the other. And watch here. The old clock on the wall tells me I have to go. But you put just an indication of some land areas right down here. Like so. We'll put a few little grassy things on this side. I think we'll call this one finished. I think this is a pretty painting. It should give you a lot of ideas. And I hope you enjoy it. There we go. From all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
Yeah. All that watching Bob Ross every night. Good. Let's see how he does that.
Hi, welcome back. Glad you could join me today. Today I thought we'd do a fantastic little painting, maybe it's deep in the woods and it's very dark and misty, and I think you'll enjoy them. So let's start out and have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with me, and they'll come across in the same order as I have them on the palette, starting with the white and working around. While they're doing that, let's go on up here. I have a good old standard 18 by 24 inch canvas, and I've already covered it with a thin even coat of the liquid white, and it's all wet and slick, and it's ready to do a fantastic oil painting on. So let's just take off and have some fun. Today, let's start. Tell you what, let's use a little phthalo blue. We'll pick up a little sap green. So we have phthalo blue and sap green.
No, don't go to the next video.
Just sort of mix them on the brush. A little bit of
Do
paint.
not,
I don't have a whole bunch.
Bob.
I'm glad you could join me today. You ready to do a fantastic little... Here I've used a little bit of bright red. I'm going to add a little bit of white to that so it stands out and you can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, that's nice. You want to just put the indication of a little highlight here and there. Just let it work right in. Mix with that dark color. See? That easy. That easy. You've got your little tree all highlighted.
Not too bad.
Tell you what, let's go into our red, dark sienna, yellow ochre, yellow ochre, a little Indian yellow. We'll mix a little Indian in there too. There it is. Ooh, nice,
Thanks,
nice.
Bob.
Go right up here. Now, I just want to put the indications
Thanks, babe.
here and there. I don't want to kill all this nice dark area. If you have trouble making it stick,
Taught me. Taught me.
Thinner.
You got me, girl.
You should just have
You were
a
very helpful.
touch of the canvas here.
No, you were very helpful, Bob. No, it
I
was
know
just
part
like,
of the fun is like learning it on your own. So
well, no. I think it was just like a few things were like, well, that's like prescriptive.
Yeah.
Like, where I was like, oh, well, that might be actually just like the decision that
Okay.
I want to make or not.
There's a nice dark one back in there. Nice one.
But I was pretty happy with
There's a
it.
pretty one. It just stands out here and sparkles. Look at that. See there? Just one after the other. And watch here. The old clock on the wall tells me I have to go.
The old clock on the wall, Bob,
Just an
indicates
indication
20
of
minutes
some
for
land
painting.
areas right down here.
For shame, Bob.
We'll put a few
For
little grassy things on this side.
for cad.
I think we'll call this one finished. I think this is a pretty
Mix
painting.
this on a
Should
little
give you a lot
1-inch
of ideas.
brush.
And I hope you enjoy it. There we go. From all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
I'll have to figure out what to do with the foreground here. You didn't actually do anything. You never finished the foreground. No. I think you did like a little path really fast. That makes sense.
Hey, welcome back. I'm glad to see you again today. Today I thought we'd do a little animated opening, the little painting that you see just sort of pop, pop, pop and appear at the beginning of each show. And I'll show you how that painting was done. So let's start out and have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with me. And they'll come across, as usual, in the same order as I have them on the palette. So, we have an 18 by 24 canvas up here. It's already been coated with a thin, even coat of the liquid white. It's all wet and ready to go. So, let's do the same thing. We'll start off today with the old 2-inch brush, and I'm going to go into the least little touch of alizarin crimson. Just tap a tiny bit onto the brush. Now that little animated picture has a very soft sky. It almost, you almost don't see it.
Now.
So use very little color. Let's go right up in here.
Making my
And
own.
now, I'm just going to lay the least little touch of this crimson and just begin
I should
working
wash this first.
some little areas like this. Now we're going to put
So I'm gonna try to do a
darker
path and
color
some bushes.
in
I think.
between.
I don't know.
So if your crimson gets a little big, it doesn't matter because it's a
Huh?
very easy color to cover up. And we'll just cover up all we want.
We'll see. I was trying to.
We don't make mistakes.
I was trying to see what he did. I can't really tell what he did at the end.
I'm glad you could join me today. You ready to do a fantastic
He wraps it up like super. Yeah.
input?
Okay, so he did some like pushes over here, puts a path down. He's like moving. He's moving.
Out of time.
Bob was out of time there. What kind of colors did he use? Kind of similar colors. Similar colors. I don't know if it's red. Yeah. Color. I feel like my color just does not pop as much. I probably should put more red in there.
That's liquid white's good.
Really?
Cat yellow. It's less autumny, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, liquid white's my go-to. Nothing else works.
Cool. It's like my big flower mashup.
Yeah, queen.
Okay, so use some like Van Dyke Brown or something. Everything in this painting is Van Dyke Brown, Bob. I don't have that much left. Put something lighter. You put some like something. What's that like light brown color you use though? Oh, Indian yellow maybe?
Which one?
I'm trying to find like a light brown color that he's using.
That's the dark sienna. I don't have that.
Oh. Maybe I'll mix it with the Indian yellow a little bit.
Yeah. I need to buy that one.
This is such a massive canvas. I'm like
No.
struggling to fill it all up with stuff. I'm just like,
This
okay.
is bigger. This is 18 by 24, and this is only 16 by 20.
Jeez, what a Bob Ross.
No, it's a boss. Nice cat. Nice.
You're a sweet foxer.
Nope. It's
Oh
true.
yeah, not a sweet talker at all.
No, it's good.
That's good. So I'm using my left hand here. Maybe I'll just put some bushes down at the bottom where it disappears because I physically can't reach that on this canvas. Yeah.
I can hold it, or if you want to take it out for a second.
I'll just dab. Can't even get this knife to do that. Get some sort of highlight on there of some sorts. Just like a beige. Like a beige. Get some of this white. Get some of this yellow. Maybe that'll about do the highlight of dirt. Maybe it's a dirt path. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it a dirt path. We'll see what's going on. Are you still watching, Fox? You my one viewer?
I'm one viewer.
Oh, damn.
It's the only way I get to see what's going on.
You can always come look. It wasn't that you can never come hang out. It was just kind of like, oh, hey, like.
No, I know. It's just tempting for me to be like, oh, you should put a bus right here.
Yeah, I know.
Put a bus right there.
It was just getting distracted. I was just like, I don't know, too many options.
That's
Overload.
fair.
Too many overloads. Much explosions.
Oh, it's good. Oh,
Gotta really smack it hard.
yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Able to scratch some sticks in and call it a day.
Oh, it looks good.
Kind of that's open over there, but I don't
That's
really
fine.
care. Might just put some water lines down.
There you go. Hell yeah. Looks good, Bob. Just throw a waterfall.
That's a lot of fucking water lines. Do this one.
Looks good. You did it. Your final Ross. Final Bob Ross. Yay.
I think you're better than me, Bubba.
It's your first one.
I think you have more natural ability.
It's your first one. It's a mess, right?
It's fun though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my sticks.
Yeah, you gotta sign it too.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do my sticks. I'm gonna cut some sticks in here. I'm gonna make it look legit.
Oh, I thought it was like grass.
No, these are bushes.
Look how badass your mountain looks now. It's
That's
all
true.
like mist.
That's true.
Your
No,
badass
those are
clouds.
pretty sick.
I feel like you're better at the background than I am, for sure.
We'll team up. You do the foreground, I'll do the background.
Deal. It'll be the
So,
ultimate
I'm gonna do
painting.
Or yeah, you do. Yeah, I'll do the background. You do the foreground.
Yeah, deal.
All right. Some Van Dyke brown.
You didn't like these brushes, did you?
I didn't use too much very much.
Perfect. Yours are clean.
I think that's all right.
Cool. I'll have to clean it.
Thanks, Bob. You're a very kind fox. You know that. Even though I was mean and I kicked you out.
I wasn't mean.
Oh yeah.
Not mean at all. So good.
What's up, Justin McLovin? How are you? You're just catching the end of the painting stream.
Just McLovin.
Justin
No
McLovin.
cats. No cats.
Wow. Justin, this was a journey.
Yep. You should do the close up.
Yeah, I think I will. Think you're better, Bubba.
I think you're pretty good. It's different.
I think I got more impatient towards the end too. I was like, alright, it's been 2 hours, let's go.
Yeah.
I got a little impatient towards the end. Alright. Okay, getting the signature here. Call it a day. Calling it a day. Might stick with writing as my career art.
We have to do at least 3 now.
I didn't buy the damn kit, didn't I? That was a spread roller purchase.
What you wanted it?
It's good, it's good, it's good. It will keep me entertained. Boop. Boop. Beautiful. I love it. This is awesome. Alright. That's the
Oh, did you do the close up?
oh, I should do the close up. You're right. You are right. Let me alt tab so I can actually see. I'm fine. Thank you. A little bit tired. Didn't sleep this night. Oh no. Not sleeping is the worst. Well, just so you guys can see the great and final creation of Final Boss's art stream. That's my very stunning. Thanks, McLovin. Just figuring it all out here. Boom. Looks better from that angle.
Good. Looks good.
Well, thanks
Thank you guys. This was a blast. It's my first oil painting. I'm pumped. I will do some more. I have some more oil paintings to come. I got to learn how to do this foreground stuff, which is pretty tricky. But a lot of fun. This was a blast. Thank you, Fox, for inspiring me to do this, getting me off my butt, and finally to do an oil painting. And that's the show. Thanks for watching. One oil painting down. It only took me 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so
Woo! Take care, y'all. I'm out.